Hi, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. I'm just going to pop on here and live stream for a few minutes. Truthfully, it's something I meant to do earlier. I'd planned on streaming at like 3 in the afternoon. Problem is, I've been exhausted with school starting. So I laid down to take a nap, and it was like 6 o'clock when I woke up. So, yeah, things have been busy, and I'm just now here streaming live, talking to you guys. So sorry about the delay. You know, lately it's all been about statistics and botany class. So just the joys of having started the semester again. But y'all know how that goes. So my classes, several of you have asked, and I'm taking botany, which obviously comes, all the sciences come with a lab nowadays, at least in the community college where I am. So it's botany, statistics, and I'm taking the guitar class. I'm not too worried about guitar, but I'm a little concerned about botany and statistics. And of course, as these things happen, a couple of hours ago, my professor uploaded information. So not only do we have all of the regular class stuff to do, but we also have a service requirement of 10 hours. So I guess I'm just a little bit kind of overwhelmed right now. Just thinking about the whole picture of work and YouTube and school and just the total everything. It's kind of intense. But that's what you expect when you go back to school. So last semester was rough. This semester is definitely going to be better. So we've got one watching. So hello to the one that's watching. Yeah, we don't really have a topic tonight. I just thought it's not even really a scheduled stream. I just thought I would pop on here for a few minutes and just kind of say hello to everybody and touch base and see who's on, if anybody is on this late at night. So it's around midnight on Wednesday night. So yeah. So I thought I'd just pop on for a few minutes here. You know, Hurricane Florence, of course, is on everybody's mind. So I'm praying for everybody that's in harm's way of Florence, that the storm will pass quickly with a minimal of damage and a minimal of disruption to lives, so that, you know, the storm can come in, go out, and we can just get back to our regular programming as we can. So I'm just going to, we've got somebody else coming in today. Hey, welcome. Don't forget, you know, come on in and give me a like, big thumbs up. YouTube's really watching that right now. And I think their algorithm, somebody told me, is changing again. So it may actually be kind of penalizing live streamers. But obviously, watch time, especially, you know, when you're talking about that 4,000 hours, watch time with live streams is huge. So without the live streams, most of us won't get the watch time. And so, yeah, it's crazy. It only makes sense to YouTube. So, yeah. I was talking about and thinking about the storm. It's on everybody's mind as far as like what to do and what not to do. And there's actually a website. Pull it up. It's got some ideas. You know, I found out a couple of things when we lived in a hurricane zone. Things about doing things like taking all the trash that you can and getting it out of the house as far in advance of the storm as you can, cleaning out the refrigerator to those bare essentials. You know, if you think it's going to be questionable, toss it. You know, we packed the freezer as tightly as we could and put ice in it. That way, you know, everything's frozen really solid. Of course, that's why you have a deep freezer. But packing that extra ice around it seemed to help. But there's a website too. I can pull it up here. It's by the National Weather Service, and it's stormready.gov. Let me pop it up here just for a minute. Because if you aren't familiar with this, it's probably going to be worth a look. Here we go. And it's got some suggestions there about, contact your local weather service. It's got some forms. And this is for a storm-ready community. Yeah, and there's also, I don't know if it's still up there, but I think there was a ready.gov link for storm preparedness. Yes, here we go. This is something more as it pertains to, your average folk. People like you and me. This has got the information on being prepared and planning ahead for disasters. Know what your evacuation plan is. If you don't have one, make a plan of what to do with flooding, hurricanes. We all may not have a hurricane, but there's oftentimes, like where we are, flash flooding can be a problem. If you know that there are low-lying areas that hold water, this will tell you what to do and covers things to do before disaster, power outages. It's a really good resource. And wildfires, something that unfortunately is being all too common. So there you go. That's going to be a site that if you didn't know about it, now you do, ready.gov. So good resource to have there. There we go. And stop screen sharing. So what do you do for a storm and to get ready? Hey, hi Carrie, welcome. If you must be on a phone. If you are, I think if you scroll all the way down and kind of maybe even below the chat and then go back into my channel, I think it'll give you an option. I'm not really as good on giving likes on the phone because I don't use the phone that much for live streaming. So I may not be the best person. Let me see if I can steal my husband's phone and figure this out. I hope you're having a good night, Carrie. Now, you're not going to be in the storm's way, are you? May show to blizzard prep on a few months. Okay. Blizzard prep. I'm not sure what you're meaning there. Let's see if I can pull this in. Trying to find all the buttons that will help me answer your question about the like here. There we go. Okay, now on this, he's showing, let me pull it up. Here's the phone, and then this thumbs up button right here, that would be the like button. So you would just punch it, and then there you are. So my husband's already given me a like, and he didn't even know it. Oh, great. Great. So you're having a big snowstorm coming up in a few months? Not something we have to worry about too much here in Tennessee. So thank you for finding it. I'm glad you did. Those likes are really important right now. Yeah. YouTube is really wanting to see that interaction, which is great. And I see we've got 4 people watching, so thank you. Hey, Marilyn, thank you. Thanks for the like. Yeah, this wasn't a scheduled live stream, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, if anybody would be up this late or not. So, but I appreciate you coming in. Definitely appreciate the like, too. Now we've got 5 watching. Hey. Hi, everybody. Looks like we might wind up with a crowd. We'll take it. We'll take it. 6 watching. Hello. Come on in. Hi, Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel. How are you? Yeah. And y'all, we've been working on scheduling guests for this channel and for my Overcoming Obstacles channel. If you saw Overcoming Obstacles today, we talked about epilepsy. But we're also working, Carrie Espeth, who's here, we're also working on getting her on the channel. She's got some nail care products that look divine. So we're going to be talking about that at some point. Not sure which channel she's going to pick, hopefully both. But don't worry, we're also talking about travel. But everybody knows you want your nails to look good for travel, as ladies do anyway. 7 watching now. Hello and welcome. Guys, I'll go ahead, dive into that chat, make yourself at home. So I hope everybody is out of harm's way. Hopefully the storm won't be coming near where any of you all are. I know Curiosum Sunset Travels, you guys do a lot of stuff about Florida, Walt Disney World. Certainly the storm looks like it may miss you there. You know, that's one thing that makes it terrible about planning, is because you've got to allow for weather. And certainly on vacations like Walt Disney World, like Awesome Sunsets Travel covers, you know, that trip insurance. Wow, I don't know. I don't know what we do without it sometimes. Just that reassurance that you're going to be covered and you won't take a huge financial loss is good to know, you know, to have that reassurance. We've got 6 watching now. Everybody's watching. Please don't forget, go and give me that big thumbs up and hit that like button, because it really helps. So what is on everybody's minds here tonight? Anything in particular you want to expand about? Yeah, because we're just hanging out. Yeah, I was originally had planned to do a chat at 3 o'clock this afternoon and took a nap, slept right through the alarm. So sorry about that, everyone. Okay, Sherry says everyone is headed to Disney, running from the storm. That sounds like a great idea. You know, what better place to go to avoid a storm than wonderful Walt Disney World? That's awesome. Some people, I was actually at a truck stop a couple of nights ago and ran into a couple there. They were leaving North Carolina and decided to go to Texas. So they were definitely going to get out of harm's way. But Disney would be probably the most fun place to be, because it's already the most fun place to be. So, yeah, that's nice. That's real good. Yeah. What? I got Tomlin over here making all kinds of noise. I don't know what he's doing. Your job is to be the dog, and you do that very well, and to take care of me, which you do very well. You know, if you are in harm's way or have a friend who is, don't forget to check on your friends. But also, when you go to the store and you pick up your home food and your DOG food, don't forget DOG TREATS. You know, it's terrible. I never thought I'd have to spell around the dog, but he knows all too well what happens if I say the full TREAT word instead of smelling it, and instead of spelling it, and he's ready to go on that. Yeah, you. So I've got 4 watching now. It's incredible. I never imagined people would be up this late if it was just me. I've been up studying. The joys of statistics class. I'm about brain dead too. Because that's the way it works when you go back to school. But I'm fortunate. I was really worried about this. And my son-in-law had this great calculator he could let me use. So it's really strange going back to school too, because being like the oldest one in the class. Yeah, very awesome sunsets. I got you. Like those big smiley faces. Yeah. Disney's always the best place to go. So, the only thing is Disney's gotten so expensive lately. Oops, let me kind of adjust my seat here. Oh, sorry. Disney's gotten so expensive lately. But still, I think for overall value, it's not too bad. You just got off from work, Marilyn? Yeah, I hear you. Well, I hope you had a good night at work. It's rough having to work late like this. Or early, depending on how you want to look at it, right? It's late today, early tomorrow. You're supposed to be sleeping. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for coming. Yeah. It's interesting to see who all's up. So, okay. Well, Marilyn, I do hope you have if you're driving, I hope you're driving safely since you just got off from work. I'm probably going to put this on unlisted or something later since it's such an impromptu live stream. So, yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, I really didn't have a topic planned or anything. You know, like I said, I wasn't sure that anybody would actually be on, so I'm pretty amazed, and I'm glad. I don't want to hang out by myself, you know. So thanks. And we've got 5 watching now. Awesome. Don't forget, hit that big like button, give me that big thumbs up. Yeah. We were talking for a minute about the storm. I pulled up my favorite websites there for storm preparedness. Oh, you drive a big truck for the post office. I'm glad you're already home. That would have to, I've always thought that driving a big truck would be cool. So, lots to be concerned about, though, if you're on the road with a big truck. Yeah. Because I know you always have those folks who dart in and out of traffic. And I've always wondered how on earth you guys manage in the big trucks when you've got bad drivers. So my hat's off to you for driving that truck. Yeah. Plus, driving for the post office brings its own challenges too, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I got somebody sending in a tweet. Let me see what they're saying. Okay, this is a friend of mine. She will quite frequently tweet or send a message when she finds out I'm online. It's Gloria, and her message says, "What? Why are you still up? Go to bed, you silly goose." Thanks, Gloria. I could ask the same thing about you. You know, you're up too. Yeah. Oh, the joys, the joys. You didn't get the notification at all, Amber? I'm sorry. This wasn't any kind of scheduled talk or anything. I just thought I'd pop on for a few minutes, but it's frustrating that you didn't get the notification. Wonder why YouTube does that. I mean, sometimes you get notifications and sometimes you don't. Everybody's having that problem, though. Frustrating. But the joys of YouTube, you know? Right, right. Better late than never. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I just said a minute ago I'd planned to be live streaming at about 3 o'clock, and I've been so tired with school that I actually laid down to take a nap right a little while before 3 and slept through the alarm. So when I woke up, it was like over 2 hours later. So, and then the regular evening stuff happened. Oh, wow, the whole state of Georgia. Well, I guess because if it comes in on the eastern coast, maybe they have to declare an emergency on the whole state. I don't know. Let me see if I can find anything. Yeah. It's going to be a humdinger. I'm just praying that whenever it comes, wherever it comes in, that it comes in and goes out just as fast as it came in with minimal damage. Interesting. Okay, this says that if a governor declares a state of emergency ahead of a storm, it frees up FEMA money and resources. Maybe he has to do it by the entire state to get those resources. I don't know. Yeah. Well, maybe it'll just like swing itself right on out to sea. I know none of the models are predicting it, but we can hope. At least you get noticed with hurricanes. You don't with tornadoes, but I don't like either one of them. Scary stuff. Hey, John, welcome. What have I got here? Oh, looking at some of my school stuff here. Gayle, the damage is going to be catastrophic. It's deadly. People who don't leave evacuation area will die. Yeah. And that's the reality of it. But the frustrating thing is you can't make people evacuate. You can say it's mandatory, but they can't go and arrest them and drag them out. I don't know if that's good or bad. You know, it's frustrating. Oh. Hey, got a question for you, John and Amber. On solar, we have just noticed an issue with our system, and the battery is not charging as fully as it was like even last month. So we're trying to figure out how best to check it. So what we did tonight was we took the battery and we've got it on just a trickle charger to see if that helps top it off some. But I don't know if we should look at the panel, at the solar charge controller, or at the battery. So that's why we are doing the trickle charger. If the battery goes fully to charge on the trickle charger, should we look next at the inverter or the panel? Any ideas? Because we don't know. We're just guessing. There you go. And I got 4 watching. Batteries go bad. Okay. So it may be the battery then. Okay. We've had it, I guess, a little over a year now. Maybe 2, actually. I'll have to look at maybe 2 years. So maybe that's it. It's one of the big ones like on the video. That makes sense. We just need something for the van, though, not anything, super big like you guys, not yet. Now, John's got the trailer he's working on, and when he gets further along, we're going to have to invest in the great big batteries. But it's kind of slow going on the trailer, though. Yeah. Got to find somebody that has the right expertise to work on the trailer. Okay. They're made better. That doesn't surprise me. Because oftentimes I think you get the bigger the better, right? They say. One. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So we may be on the right track by checking it first. I figure if we put it on the trickle charger and it doesn't charge, we know. And if it does, then we'll have to look further on. Yeah. The nice thing about the battery is that's an easy fix. It'll save in the long run. I'll try to remember that. We went small because we didn't really need anything bigger. So that may have been a mistake. We might have needed to have just started with a larger battery to begin with. It's so complicated. You should just about do classes on this, John. Yeah. Because there's so much to learn. And a lot of it you don't learn unless you have experience. So I know you're experiencing a lot. But it's surprising that there's not more places that are more knowledgeable about solar. You would just about expect a lot of little shops, mom and pop shops to kind of open up about solar, but I guess they're learning too. Let's see. Okay, you all. Well, I think I'm going to probably sign off in just a couple of minutes here. I try to keep it to about an hour. It's late, but anyway, I just kind of wanted to pop on and say hello to everybody, and just kind of chat and see who all was up and what was on y'all's minds. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off and finish the old homework. Joys, the joys. So thank you guys all for coming in and watching. Thanks, John and Amber and everybody. And I'll catch up with y'all later. Good luck with the storm, guys. Take care. Bye.